Ram Ram everyone. This is Bal Kand part 16. I'm going to start with Doha number 102. चले संग हिमवंतु तब पहुँचावन अति हेतु विविध भांति परितोषु करी बिदा कीन वृषकेतु. चौपाई. तुरत भवन आए गिरिराई सकल शैल्य सिर लिए बुलाई आदर दान विनय बहुमाना सबकर बिदा कीन हिमवाना. जब ही शंभु कैलास ही आए सुर सब निज निज लोक सिधाए जगत मातु पितु शंभु भवानी तेहि सिंगारु न कहु बखानी. करही विविध विधि भोग विलासा गणन समेत बसही कैलाशा हर गिरजा बिहार नित नयऊ एहि विधि विपुल काल चली गयेयु. तब जन्मेयु शट बदन कुमारा तारकु असुरु समरजेहि मारा आगम निगम प्रसिद्ध पुराना षण्मुख जन्मु सकल जग जाना. Next we have a chand. जगु जान षण्मुख जन्मु कर्मु प्रतापु पुरु सारथु महा तेहि हेतु मैं वृषकेतु सुत कर चरित संग छेपी कहाँ. यह उमा शंभु विबाहु जे नर नारी कहहीं जे गावहीं कल्याण काज विवाह मंगल सर्वदा सुखु पावहीं. Next we have दोहा 103. चरित सिंधु गिरिजा रमन वेद न पावहीं पारु बरनय तुलसी दासु किमि अति मति मंद गंवारु. चौपाई. शंभु चरित सुनी सरस सुहावा भारद्वाज मुनि अति सुख पावा बहु लालसा कथा पर बाढ़ी नयन ही नीरु रोमावली ठाढ़ी. प्रेम विवश मुख आव न बानी दशा देही हर्षे मुनि ज्ञानी अहो धन्य तव जन्मु मुनीसा तुम ही प्राण सम प्रिय गौरीसा. शिवपद कमल जिन ही रति नाही राम ही ते सपनेहु ना सोहाही बिनु छल बिस्वनाथ पद नेहु राम भगत कर लक्षण एहु. शिव सम को रघुपति व्रतधारी बिनु अघ तजी सती असी नारी पुनि करी रघुपति भगति देखई सो को शिव सम राम ही प्रिय भई. नेक्स्ट वी हैव दोहा 104. प्रथम ही मैं कही शिव चरित बूझा मर्मु तुम्हार सुचि सेवक तुम राम के रहित समस्त विकार. चौपाई. मैं जाना तुम्हार गुण सीला कहु सुनहु अब रघुपति लीला सुन मुनि आजू समागम तोरे कहीं न जाए जस सुखु मन मोरे. रामचरित अति अमित मुनीसा कही न सकहीं सतकोटि अहिसा तदपि जथाश्रुत कहूँ बखानी सुमीरी गिरापति प्रभु धनुपानी. सारथ दारु नारी सम स्वामी रामो सूत्रधार अंतर जामी. जेहि पर कृपा करहीं जनु जानी कभी उर आजिर नचावहीं बानी. प्रणवौ सोई कृपाल रघुनाथा बरनौ बिसद तसु गुण गाथा. परम रम्य गिरिबरु कैलासु सदा जहाँ शिव उमा निवासु. Next we have दोहा 105. सिद्ध तपोधन जोगी जन सुर किन्नर मुनि बृंदा बसहीं तहाँ सुकृति सकल सेवहीं शिव सुख किंदा. हरिहर विमुख धर्म रति नाही ते नर तह सपनेहु नहीं जाही तेहि गिरि पर बट बिटप बिसाला नित नूतन सुंदर सब काला. त्रिपिद समीर सुसीतलि छाया शिव विश्राम बिटप श्रुति गाया एक बार तेहि तर प्रभु गयु तरु बिलोकी उर अति सुख भययु. निज कर डासी नाग रिपुछाला, बैठे सहज ही शंभु कृपाला। कुंद इंदु दर गौर शरीरा, भुज प्रलम्ब परिधन मुनिचीरा। तरुण अरुण अंबुज समचरना, नख दुति भगत हृदय तम हरना। भुजग भूति भूषण त्रिपुरारी, आननु सरद चंद छवि हारी। Next we have Doha number 106. जटा मुकुट सुरसरित सिर लोचन नलिन पिसाल, नीलकंठ लावण्य निधि सोह बाल बधू भाल। बैठे सोह काम रिपु कैसे, धरे शरीरु शांत रसु जैसे। पार्वती भल अवसरु जानी, गई शंभु पही मातु भवानी। जानी प्रिया आदरु अति कीन्हा, बाम बाग आसनु हर दीना। बैठी शिव समीप हर्षाई, पूरब जन्म कथा चित आई। पति हिय हेतु अधिक अनुमानी, बिहसी उमा बोली प्रिय बानी। कथा जो सकल लोक हितकारी, सोई पूचन चह शैल कुमारी। विश्वनाथ मम नाथ पुरारी, त्रिपुभन महिमा विदित तुम्हारी। चर अरु अचर नाग नर देवा, सकल करही पद पंकज सेवा। Next we have Doha 107. प्रभु समरथ सर्वज्ञ शिव, सकल कला गुण धाम। जोग ज्ञान वैराग्य निधि, प्रणद कल्पतरु नाम। जौ मो पर प्रसन्न सुख राशि, जानिय सत्य मोहि निज दासी। तौ प्रभु हरहु मोर अज्ञाना, कही रघुनाथ कथा विधि नाना। जासु भवनु सुरतरु तर होई, सही की दरिद्र जनित दुख सोई। शशि भूषण अस हृदय बिचारी, हरहु नाथ मम मति भ्रम भारी। प्रभु जे मुनि परमारथ बादी, कहीं राम कहु ब्रह्म अनादि। शेष सारदा वेद पुराना, सकल करहीं रघुपति गुण गाना। तुम पुनि राम राम दिन राती, सादर जपहूँ अनंग अराती। रामु सो अवध नृपति सुत सोई, की अज अगुन अलख गति कोई। Now this was the last doha for this video in Avadi, and now I'm going to do the recitation in English. So here we go, starting with doha number 102. So just to recap again, the wedding has been completed, and Shiva and Parvati are now leaving Himavan's place and going back to Kailasha. And so here we're going to start from there. Himavan then accompanied Shiva in order to escort him with great affection. Shiva, however, sent him back, consoling him in various ways. The mountain king returned home at once and summoned all other mountains and lakes. That means the deities presiding over those mountains and lakes. Himavan greeted them with due attention, gifts, polite words, and great honor, and allowed them all to depart. No sooner had Shambhu reached Mount Kailasha that all the gods returned to their respective realms as well. Shambhu and Bhavani are the parents of this universe. Hence, I shall refrain from portraying their accounts of intimacy. Indulging in luxuries and enjoyments of various kinds, the divine pair lived on Mount Kailasha along with their attendants. In this way, a considerable time elapsed. Thereafter was born to them a boy with 6 heads, who later on killed the demon Taraka in battle. The story of Sanmukha, the 6-headed deity, or he's also known as Karthik, is well known in the Vedas, Tantras, and Puranas, and the entire world knows his story. Next we have Chand. The tale of the birth, exploits, glory, and surpassing strength of Sanmukha or Karthik is known to the whole world. That is why I have briefly touched the narrative of Shiva's son. Men and women who narrate or sing the story of the wedding of Uma and Shambhu shall ever rejoice in their auspicious undertaking, as well as during festive occasions such as weddings, etc. So that's why this tale of Shiva and Parvati's wedding is considered to be very auspicious during for recitation during weddings or during other celebrations in India. So it's sung often during such celebrations. Doha number 103. The exploits of Girja's Lord Shiva are illimitable, like the ocean. Even the Vedas cannot reach their end. How then can Tulsidas, a most dull-witted clown, succeed in describing them? So here Tulsidas is being extremely humble. Bharadwaj, now remember that Ramayana is being narrated by Shiva to Parvati. There are a couple of people telling the tale of Ramayana within the story of Ramayana written by Tulsidas. Of course, Tulsidas is telling us the story, but when as we have read this already, that this tale is being told by Shiva to Parvati and also by the sage Yajnavalkya to Bharadwaja. So it starts with Yajnavalkya who is telling this tale to Bharadwaja, and within that story he is telling Bharadwaja that Shiva is narrating this tale to Parvati. So we are coming back to that second layer or the first layer actually. Would that be the first or the second? You can make your assumptions. I would call it the first layer of storytelling, where Bharadwaj and Yajnavalkya are sitting in. Yajnavalkya is telling the story to Bharadwaj. Bharadwaj was much delighted to hear the sweet and charming story of Shambhu's deeds. His passion for hearing the story grew immensely. Tears rushed into his eyes, and the hair on his body bristled with joy. Overpowered with emotion, he could not utter a word. The enlightened sage Yajnavalkya was delighted to see his condition. "Blessed indeed is your birth, O great sage," he said. "To you, the Lord of Gauri is dear as life. Those who do not love Shiva's lotus feet cannot even dream of pleasing Rama. An innocent love for Shiva's feet is the surest sign of a devotee of Rama. Is there anyone in this world as devoted to the Lord of Raghus as Shiva, who renounced a sinless wife like Sati and demonstrated ideal devotion to Ram by his pledge of unwavering fidelity?" So remember, he renounced Sati because Sati had taken up the form of Sita and tried to fool Ram and Lakshman. And that was something that Shiva did not like at all. So his devotion to Ram is of unwavering devotion right there. There is no one Ram holds dear to him as Shiva. And remember that Hanuman is Shiva's avatar. So there is no one that Ram holds dear to him as Shiva/Hanuman. Doha number 104. Having begun by recounting the deeds of Shiva, I have come to know your secret. You are indeed a faithful servant of Ram, free from all impurities. Yajnavalkya says, "I have come to know of your virtues and disposition. Listen, therefore, while I narrate the story of the Lord of Raghus. O sage, I cannot say how glad I am at this meeting with you today. O Lord of sages, the exploits of Sri Ram are much beyond measure. Even 1,000,000,000 Sheshas cannot recount them. And Shesha is the serpent king. If you have seen an image of Sri Hari or Lord Vishnu, you see that he is sitting on this big snake-like, immensely big snake-like creature. He is Shesha, the serpent god, the king of all the serpents. And he who is so close to Vishnu, Lord Vishnu, even he cannot recount the story of the exploits of Sri Ram. So how can anyone else? Nevertheless, fixing my thoughts on the Lord, who wields a bow in his hand and is the Lord of knowledge, I hereby repeat the tale as I have heard it. Sharada, that's the goddess of speech, referring to his own storytelling, is like a puppet, while Sri Ram, the inner controller of all, is the master of the puppet show, who holds the strings in his hand. So in here, the meaning of this would be that his storytelling is nothing but actually all controlled by Lord Ram himself. So whatever words he uses, whatever description he uses, is all coming from Lord Ram himself. He's the puppet master. When he blesses a poet, knowing him to be a devotee, he causes the goddess, Sharada, to dance in the courtyard of the devotee's heart. To him, the benevolent Lord of the Raghus, I bow and commence the recital of his fair virtues. Of all mountains, the most charming and the best is Kailash, where Shiva and Uma eternally dwell. Next comes Doha number 105. Host of Siddhas, ascetics and yogis, as well as gods, kinnaras and sages, all lucky souls, reside there and adore Shiva, the root of all joy. Those who have their faces turned away from Hari and Hara, that means Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva, and have no love for the righteousness, cannot even dream of going there to Kailash. On the summit of that mountain exists a huge banyan tree, which is ever young and is charming during all seasons. Fanned by cool, soft and fragrant breezes, its shade is very refreshing. It is a favorite resort of Shiva, and it's written about in the Vedas. Once upon a time, the Lord Shiva betook himself beneath the tree and was much gladdened at heart to see the tree and its cool shade. Spreading his tiger skin on the ground with his own hands, the all-merciful Shiva sat down casually, his body fair as jasmine, the moon and the conch shell. Long arms, he had adorned clothes like a hermit consisting of the bark of trees, wrapped around his loins, his feet resembling a pair of full-blown red lotuses, and their toenails shedding a lustre which dispelled the darkness of the devotees' hearts. Serpents and the ashes serving as ornaments of the slayer of Tripura, and his countenance eclipsing the splendor even of the autumnal full moon. So here the description is so beautiful that I want to read it quickly again. Spreading his tiger skin on the ground with his own hands, the all-merciful Shiva sat down casually, his body fair as the jasmine, the moon, and the conch shell. Long arms, he had adorned clothes like a hermit consisting of the bark of trees wrapped around his loins, his feet resembling a pair of full-blown red lotuses, and their toenails shedding a lustre which dispel the darkness of the devotee's heart. Serpents and ashes serving as ornaments of the slayer of Tripura, and his countenance eclipsing the splendor even of the autumnal full moon. Okay. Doha number 106. With his twisted coils of hair as a crown and the celestial stream, Ganga, adorning his head, eyes as big as pair of lotuses, throat dark with poison, and the crescent shining on his brow, the Lord looked like a mine of beauty. Seated there, the destroyer of Cupid looked like an incarnation of peace. Remember that Shiva had also destroyed Cupid, the Kamdev. So there are various ways the gods have been described. Sometimes instead of using the name, their specific name, their titles are used to address them. So destroyer of Cupid here is for Shiva, of course. Finding it a good opportunity, Mother Bhavani, Parvati, went up to Shambhu. In recognition of her wifely love, Lord Hara, Shiva, showed her great courtesy and assigned her a seat on his left side. Parvati gladly sat down beside Shiva and recalled the history of her past life. Presuming that her lord cherished in his heart greater love for her than before, Uma smilingly spoke the following sweet words. The daughter of Himachala sought to elicit from her lord the story which is profitable to the whole world. O Lord of the universe, O my master, O slayer of the demon Tripura, your glory is known to all the three spheres, animate as well as inanimate beings, nagas, men, and gods, all bow to your lotus feet. Doha number 107, and the last one for this video. My Lord, you are all powerful, all wise and blissful. You are a repository of all arts and virtues and a storehouse of yoga, wisdom, and dispassion. Your name is like the wish-yielding tree to the underprivileged soul. O blissful Lord, if you are pleased with me and know me to be your faithful servant, then, my master, disperse my ignorance by repeating to me the various stories of the Lord of the Raghus. Why should one who has their abode beneath a wish-yielding tree undergo the suffering of ignorance? So she's referring to herself. She living under a wish-yielding tree, that means she living under the blessings of Shiva. Why should she not, or why should she remain in this darkness of ignorance about Lord Ram? Bearing this in mind, O Lord, with the crescent on the forehead, dispel the great confusion of my mind. O Lord, the sages who discourse on the supreme reality speak of Rama as the Brahma, who has no beginning. Shesha and Sharada, as well as the Vedas and the Puranas, all sing praises of the Lord of the Raghus. You too, O subduer of love, reverently repeat the word Ram day and night. Is this Ram the same as the son of the king of Ayodhya, or some other unborn, unqualified, and imperceptible being? And with that, we've come to the end of this video, and we will continue the story in the next one. Ram Ram. Thank you.